Hey guys, it's Kevin, and there's going to be another trailer reactions roundup video. Of course, if you guys don't know, I basically am going to do this now from now on each week, and there's like there's not as many trailers to talk about this week. There were some ones that I definitely do want to talk about that I've been wanting to watch. One in particular that I've been wanting to watch all week, but I'm like, no, I have to wait till Saturday, because that's when I watch trailers now, and yeah, so unlike last week, I didn't see a movie in theaters, so I didn't see any of these trailers, which is a good thing because I can go into them fresh. And we're going to start off with the first one, which is the one that I'm actually been looking forward to watching the most. That is the trailer for the remake of Point Break. Now, before I start this trailer, I will say I've not seen the original Point Break. I don't know. I've heard it's a great action movie. I've heard it's really cheesy at times, but that's why it's really good. I've also heard that it has really good acting and things like that. Now, I don't know too much about this, but here's the trailer for Point Break. Might be good, might be bad. Let's see. Those are some who do not fear death. Oh, there we go. Great. Quote at the beginning. Yeah, that's great. The effects look cool.
What kind of people are we dealing with here?
Okay, that's cool.
A set of perps with a very unusual skill set. I need a theory.
So why not deploy your chute above the jungle and escape like a normal person?
Because I'm thinking these aren't normal people, sir.
Huh.
I believe that, like me, the people behind these robberies are extreme athletes, using their skills to disrupt the international financial markets.
That's kind of interesting.
And they don't care who gets killed in the process.
Oh, Christmas. Cool.
They call me Bodhi. There's a few $1 billion of gold out there.
You're gonna steal it?
No, we're going to liberate it.
What is this, Fast and Furious?
Oh, you think you're brothers? Now you show me whose side you're on.
This looks like a fucking video game.
These just kids partying away their lives.
We can get these guys. I just need more time. Bodhi, do you have any idea how many people you've killed? How many laws you've broken? The only law that matters is gravity.
Okay, I don't have too many things to say about this trailer. First of all, probably because I haven't seen the original, that's why I don't really have a lot to say about it. In my opinion, this trailer looks okay. The beginning kind of was boring, and honestly, some parts of it do look like it's gonna be kind of boring. And then it gets into, like, this Fast and Furious kind of, like, fun movie that looks like a video game. It doesn't look very good, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the acting looks very good. It looks very hammy. It looks very cheesy. I really hope this is just a fun movie and they don't try to make it too serious, because I'm not going to be able to take this movie seriously. I can already tell this is a movie that I'm not going to be able to take it seriously. Yeah, it's just one of those movies where I don't think I can really take this movie that seriously, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I just can't. So, I'm not really interested in this movie, not really my thing, but maybe it's your thing, I'm not really sure. Point Break, for me, I'm just really not that into it, to be completely honest with you guys, so that's how I feel about that trailer. Alright, let's get into the next trailer. The next trailer we have, I've heard really good things about this trailer. I didn't know about it till AMC Movie Talk did a thing on it, but I really want to talk about it, and that is the trailer for The Diary of a Teenage Girl. Sony Pictures Classics.
My name is Minnie Gex. I'm recording this onto a cassette tape because my life has gotten really crazy of late. I had sex today.
I'm so happy.
If you're listening to this without my permission, please stop now. Just stop.
Huh.
This makes me officially an adult. Do I look different than I did yesterday? Hey. It feels so good to imagine that he might be thinking about me. I wonder if anybody loves me who I don't know about.
This is mon chéri.
I get distracted sometimes, overwhelmed by my all-consuming thoughts about sex and men.
I don't know what's wrong with you. I think you'd be more into boys.
Kristen Wiig looks really good.
You have a kind of power, you know. You don't know it yet.
I got a girl, she's sweet as can be. All the other boys wanna be like me, and oh, isn't life
Sorry,
I
I'm turning off
refuse
my
to be
TV.
some sniveling crybaby. This is my life.
isn't life sweet?
I don't want to brag, but it was quite a piece when I was your age.
Run to the mountains, we can sail the emerald sea. Drop a coin.
I know nothing's changed, but everything looks totally different to me
True
now.
when I wake up and I see you next to me. Comes true when I wake up and I see you next to me.
This is for all the girls when they have grown.
I have to say that actually looks really good. It looks like it's really going to portray the idea of a teenage girl losing her virginity in a very realistic way. Kind of how she feels happy about it, but at the same time she doesn't really know how to move on from it. I think that's really interesting. Kristen Wiig looks really good. She's been doing some really good movies lately. I think she's been doing a really good job, especially in stuff like The Skeleton Twins. Welcome to Me was okay, but she still did, was still a very different role for her, and I very much appreciate that she's trying to do, like, these much more serious kind of different roles, and I definitely really do enjoy that. Something else that the movie actually looks genuinely funny. There were times I was cracking up in the trailer. Alexander Skarsgård looks really good. The cartoon looks really cool. It looks like this can be a good movie for teenage girls as well, and just teenagers in general, which I think is really good. So I think this could actually be a very good movie. I don't really know too much about it just from that trailer, but I'm definitely interested in it. So, Diary of a Teenage Girl, I'm very interested in this movie. We'll see how it is, and I think it could be really good. Now, next trailer, the only reason I'm talking about this is because I saw a poster for it, which is basically on this website where I get all my thumbnails for movies. So if you guys are wondering where I get all my thumbnails, it's from this site. Well, there was a poster for this movie, so I figured, you know what, I might as well talk about this trailer. This is the trailer for Pawn Sacrifice.
This game. It's a rabbit hole. After only 4 moves, there's more than 300 billion options to consider. We can take you very close to the edge.
That's really interesting.
Taught him to move like this.
He taught himself. If I take the pieces away, he just keeps playing in his head day and night.
I can tell you he has great potential.
American chess prodigy Bobby Fischer became the youngest ever grandmaster in the history of the game.
Where do you go from here? I want to play the Russians. They're the best in the world, and I'm going to beat them all.
This looks like an Oscar
Fischer
movie.
mania is taking the country by storm.
My next guest, Mr. Bobby Fischer.
Mr. Fisher, are you a patriot? There are people in high places who take an interest in any confrontation with the Russians.
I don't really care about politics.
You're the one man in this country who could put up a fight.
Bobby Fischer is in Iceland for his match with the world champion Boris Spassky. It's the chess version of a 15-round heavyweight prize fight.
I'm not playing until all my conditions are met. I want at least 5 feet between me and the audience. It's almost like I hear their thoughts.
Bobby has problems.
Bobby is displaying signs of paranoia and delusional psychosis.
Wow.
Hey! I'm coming for you! I'm coming for you!
We're at war. It's a war of perception.
Bobby!
The poor kid from Brooklyn against the whole Soviet Empire.
You don't look well, Robert James.
And they're all out to screw me. The Russians and the Jews.
We are Jewish. Bobby is Jewish. What do you people say to him when he comes out with this trash?
People think there are all these options, but in the end, there's no place to go.
Bobby!
You might crack.
Bobby won't crack. explode.
Holy shit. Well, that was very different than what I was expecting the movie to be. I mean, at first, it just seemed like it was a fun movie about a man playing chess, but I really like that it goes into, like, the real psychological part of how this affects him, what happened to him. Parts of the trailer really do look like Oscar bait. I'm going to be completely honest. It really looks like Oscar bait. It is coming out in September, though, so definitely it could be an Oscar contender. Definitely. It could be very good. Although, it could end up like, what was that movie last year that looked really good and it wasn't good? What was it? I can't think of it. But you know, we had stuff like we had stuff like Diana that was supposed to be really good and that sucked. That bombed. There are always movies like this that like you think they're gonna be like Oscar contenders and then they're just not as good as you think they are. And I'm trying to think of what that movie was last year. I just can't think of it. Nightcrawler is definitely one of them. It got like one nomination, and I feel like this movie might end up like that. Tobey Maguire looks really good in this role. Looks like one of the best roles he's had in a while. I mean, he really hasn't done anything that revolutionary since Spider-Man, honestly. He really hasn't. And I think this movie actually could be really interesting. There are parts of it that look really good. I think the period of the 50s looks really good. I'm definitely interested in seeing how this movie could be. So, Pawn Sacrifice, I'm definitely interested in this movie, and I definitely will be checking it out. So, I'm very interested in it. The next trailer, though, again, another thumbnail that I found on that website, so I have to talk about this, is the trailer for A Walk in the Woods.
Thank you for being here. It really means a lot.
It's our pleasure. I mean, it's not a pleasant time.
No, we're just very sorry.
We're very sorry.
I'm tired of life being all about ailments and funerals. I wanted to push myself.
You want to hike the Appalachian Trail?
2,000 miles. You have gone mad.
It's my old pup tent.
It's the perfect place for you to spend the night. 2,000 people a year try to do this. Less than 10% make it. Fit people in their 20s can't do it, Dad.
You'll need a rain cover, too. Rain cover? Why? To keep out the rain.
You are not doing this alone.
How would you like to join me for a little stroll?
Not in this lifetime. Next time, call me for something fun, like a colonoscopy.
Bryson, it's a cat. Stephen?
Not Stephen Katz. You two ended up on each other's nerves in Europe.
That was 40 years ago. I gotta eat every hour, otherwise I get these seizures? Seizures, that's right.
Good luck. Try not to die, okay?
We go? We go. Good. What goes up must come down. What the hell happened to down? John Muir once said, sometimes a man just has to get a loaf of bread and throw it into a sack and jump over the back fence. You okay? Never better.
You guys camping here?
No, we live here.
How can I help you?
We like a cabin.
You know what your problem is? You're too fat.
We're not even halfway there. No way that's to scale. Map to scale. That's it. No
Looks
plan.
okay.
You want to drive
Labor
the
Day.
Appalachian Trail? I came out of here to be with you. One last adventure before it's too late. You can do whatever you want, but this is my adventure. Aye! That's the spirit.
It's not like yesterday.
Kathy seems great, but one woman all these years? No, that can't be good for you.
Good cast.
You know, I'm sorry we lost touch. Me too. Jesus, if they come for us, play dead. F theirs. If they come for us, we are dead. Well, they say the Appalachian Trail is like life. You don't know what's going to happen next, but you give it your best shot.
With this trailer, I really don't have much to say about it other than it looks okay. Some of it looks really funny. The cast looks really good. I think the idea of it's really good. I just don't really know if it really interests me. It looks like it could get kind of boring, but I'm not really sure really what else to say about this movie. It looks good, I guess. It doesn't look like anything amazing, but it looks good. It definitely does look good. I definitely do want to see if it is good. I could see if it ends up turning out bad, but I just don't really have much to say about it. So Walk in the Woods, the cast is really good. That's really all I have to say about it. Next trailer, I'm watching this specifically for who is in it. I don't think this is going to be that good. What We Did on Our Holiday. The reason I'm watching it, Rosamund Pike's in it. So here we go. Let's just watch this. BBC Films.
The summer holiday is a time for the whole family to relax.
In 50 meters, turn
Uh,
Right.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a time to solve problems.
We've got 3 bulimics. I think we should put them next to the buffet or away from it.
I think near the toilet's probably more important.
And a time to be curious.
Uncle Gavin, are you rich? This place is enormous.
Comfortable. I'm a short seller.
You sell shorts. You're a short sailor.
Not a short sailor. A short seller.
I need a list
A list?
of the lies we're going to tell.
How's things with you?
Fine.
Brilliant,
I mean,
brilliant.
super more than.
Mum and Dad argue so much.
The truth is, every human being is ridiculous in their own way.
He's weaving his magic.
So we shouldn't fight,
Why are we putting ourselves through all this?
because in the end, none of it matters. None of this stuff.
David Tennant.
You steer.
But it's not allowed. I don't think that.
You need to live more and think less.
Oh, well done. I've been trying to hit that for years.
Oh, Jesus.
Mummy, you're not supposed to say Jesus' name like that.
Oh, no, that's all right, darling. It's because I'm asking for his help.
Just stop the car alarm.
See? Thank you, Jesus.
Okay, well, it's gonna be on iTunes, so definitely I will be watching it, so that's cool. But I will say that I really appreciate what Rosamund Pike has been doing with her career. This kind of looks like a misfire. It really does. It looks like it's a good family movie, but a lot of it looks like they're trying to be like National Lampoon's, like, Vacation. A lot of it doesn't look that funny. The idea with them all, like, falling asleep in the car, that's hilarious, because, yeah, that does happen on trips. I mean, like, it happens. I think that's really funny. The cast is really good. You know, you got David Tennant, who is always great in everything he does. Rosamund Pike, Billy Connolly. You really have a good cast there, so I think it could be really funny. I just don't really know if this is the best next step for, you know, for Rosamund Pike. After she did such an amazing performance in Gone Girl, is this really what she should be doing? A family comedy? I'm not really sure. I think she needs to stick to drama. She's really great in it, and I'd really like to see her do more stuff like that and less stuff like this. But maybe it could be good. I'm not really sure. The last show I'm going to talk about, this is the one I've actually been looking forward to watching the most. I'm very interested in this movie. It has a very interesting cast as well. I thought I was going to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me, I sneezed. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, that was disgusting. The next trailer, though, the last trailer we're going to talk about is the trailer for American Ultra. I'm very interested in this movie, and this is the final trailer, and here's the trailer for American Ultra. Let me just quickly go to that. There we go. Alright, here's the trailer. Red Band trailer, by the way. I'm watching the Red Band trailer.
How's it going, man? How you doing, baby? What's up? I really appreciate you doing this for me. This is some serious proposal and wedding type shit you're doing. Phoebe is gonna love that. You're a sensitive nigga, bitch. Well, I love her. You gotta give it all when you love like that, you know what I'm saying? Wanna drop some acid? Go inside the titty bar? Nah, it's 8:15 in the morning.
It's very progressive. Listen. Mandelbrot set is in motion. Echo choir has been breached.
Is that a lyric from something? Fuck. Hey, stop doing shit to my car. I just killed 2 people. That's awesome. They had guns and knives and they were being like total dicks.
Did you call the cops?
No, I didn't call the police because I have like a lot of weed and like mushrooms in my car.
How the fuck did this happen?
I don't know, but I'm like freaking out all over the place. Babe, I have a lot of anxiety about this. I'm sorry.
Agent Howell has been activated. He killed 2 operatives with a spoon, sir.
Fucking spoon? We're
terminating asset, Hal.
Are you fucking insane?
Oh, language. Something very weird is happening to me. I keep killing people. There's a chance I may be a robot.
You are not a robot.
I ain't trying to get neuralized.
Mike. This guy is a trained killer. We made him. He's a security risk.
You're gonna blow up a town.
No, help me.
I'm going to save my girlfriend.
Got the juice, your came the truth. My brains is the truth. Them other dudes with the juice. Them not weed in the court, leaving this in the view. It ain't nothing new. I've been fucking with you.
The old frying pan bullet trick. We'll take my car and we'll go get stoned.
You wanna get high right now?
Okay, no. I recognize that now as like a faux pas.
So I actually think this trailer looks really good. Out of all the trailers, honestly, that probably is the most promising out of all of them, really. It is. It looks like I really love stoner comedies. I have to tell you guys that right away. I really love stoner comedy. I think you can do a lot with a stoner comedy, even though, you know, I'm not a stoner or anything. But, you know, I'm not, obviously. I don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Hugs before drugs, kids. Hugs before drugs. But, you know, I think this movie actually could be really funny. It kind of reminds me of Pineapple Express in the humor and things like that, especially with how violent it got. I mean, Pineapple Express towards the end, it gets really graphic. If you guys have ever seen Pineapple Express, it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I love Pineapple Express. But this very much reminds me of that. Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart, we already know they have great chemistry because of Adventureland. They work together greatly in that, and they look great here as well. And they really are playing different characters here. I think they look very funny. The villain of the movie looks very funny as well. Everything about this movie just looks really funny, definitely. It really looks like it works very well. As long as it's a fun stoner comedy, that's all I want. I love the joke where he thinks he's turning into a robot. It really shows what drugs can do to you, and that's something I just love about stoner comedies. You can do a lot with them, and I think this movie could be very funny. I'm definitely interested in American Ultra. It looks very good to me. So, if I had to rank all of these trailers, I'm really not going to because there's nothing extraordinary. The only two that really struck me were Pawn Sacrifice and American Ultra. The other trailers just, yeah, they look passable at best. They don't look terrible. They look good, honestly. The trailers this week weren't extraordinary, weren't amazing. They just look good, and that's good. That's good at least. At least they look passable. At least they look good. That's really what matters to me. So that's basically for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be for, I think, another classic movie review or another movie review. I'm not really sure. Whatever it is, I'll see you guys in my next video. Let me know what you guys think of these trailers as well. As usual, I didn't say this last week, but I will leave the links to all the trailers down below so you guys can check them out. Let me know what trailer you think looks the most promising, which one that you want to see, which one you don't want to see. The worst trailer to me looks like, I'm really not sure what the worst one looks like. Either the Rosamund Pike one or Walk in the Woods. I don't think they look that good, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.